Let's do a walkthrough for how to make the new sustainable cloth co-pattern halloway. This style is lined, so you can either use swim lining or use a coordinating fabric. You will need 2 front bodices, 2 back bodices, 2 front bottoms, 2 back bottoms, a bodice waistband, a bottom waistband, and 2 leg bands. The first step is to sew the shoulder seams for your bodice lining and main print with the right sides together. Now take your main bodice and lining, put them right sides together, and sew the neckline. Now turn it right side out, and you're going to use the burrito method to sew the armholes. I forgot to film this next part, but you take the front, main, and lining bodices and put them right sides together, and then you will sew the chest cutout closed. Now you're going to sew your sides together, so you'll take your main pieces together and lining pieces together to sew up your sides. Now take your waistband, sew the short sides with your right sides together, and then fold it in half and find your opposite side and throw in clips. Now go ahead and clip your lining and main together, so this way it'll be a little bit easier when you go ahead to sew the waistband onto the bodice. and then I line up the seam of my waistband with one of the side seams and then match the other half with the other side. When you're attaching your waistband, make sure you're catching all 4 layers of swim together. Now when it comes time to sew around the cutout, just sew straight through, only catching the waistband, because whenever we go to do the next part, it will cover up the seam. So now what we're going to do is use our cover stitch, or you can just use your regular sewing machine with a straight top stitch, and you are going to fold down the seam, so this way whenever you're going through your cutout, the seam from your serging will not be visible. Now let's make the bottoms. Take your main pieces right sides together and sew the side seams and crotch seams, and go ahead and repeat this for the lining. After you have your main bottoms and your main lining put together, you then need to put the lining inside the main with the wrong sides together, and then whenever you attach your leg bands and your waistband, that is what will hold it all together. Then attach the waistband the same way you did before, making sure you have all 4 layers of the swim fabric in your seam. You will then make the leg bands the same way you did the waistband by sewing the short side together with your right sides together, binding in the middle and attaching it to the leg openings. And again, make sure you're catching all 4 layers of your fabric in your seam. Once you do this on both leg openings, then you are done. The swim fabric I'm using today is a custom uploaded print from LBK Printing Co. The swim lining I'm using I purchased at Joann Fabrics. All products and tools that I use are linked in my link tree, and most of them you can find on my Amazon storefront. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, please comment below.